Sorry about that, everyone. Welcome everyone to the Monza Grand Prix in F1, which we will have the sprint race today, and then our 50% race afterwards. It'll just be me, Luke Jobson, who's the commentator today, since Wojtinho has decided to race today, and he will be racing today, hopefully, as he's just got to pick his car. We should have a full grid today in F1, after no line was turned back on for help with attendance, and it has boosted massively since we have the reserves of Michelizzi and Trasmike today. Michelizzi in the Red Bull joining Kian Hodgkinson, who is joined back straight away, obviously, which is very nice to see, obviously in the white Red Bull obviously today as well, since the update is still going on. As we're just waiting for Kian, and then we can get going. Alright, so it's just Kian to wait for, and then we should be able to get racing with a full grid today. As we're just waiting for one more driver, and then we should be able to get going for a full race at Monza today. Just going to keep it right now, because obviously it's going to be a bit annoying. The driver's going to get a bit impatient if we don't get him in as soon as possible. Alright, so while I wait for this, I'm going to stay in the standings on F1 right now. I'll just get them up on my phone, give us 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Finally found how to do something quickly. Sorry. Okay, let's get them up right now to look the track. Currently, Guil leads the charge after winning 4 in a row at the Great Britain, Austria, France, and Portugal. He has a 35 gap now. Currently, P2 to Drake Dempsey in the Mercedes. Next behind is Axa P3. He is 96 points adrift. No, it's 61 adrift from a 61 adrift in P3. Next car behind is Loki, who will not be racing today since it's his birthday today, and he will be occupied for the day. Next is going to be Tobias in the Ferrari. He's 70 points, 3 points behind Loki, so the battle for P4 is hotting up again. Next car is Houseman, who's jumped up brilliantly after a good result last week, and just consistent drives for points. He's now 42 to help the Ferrari constructors, P6. P7, we have Jack Jessel, who will not be racing unfortunately because his inset has had a bit of a moment today and yesterday. He currently sits on 35 points. Then we have Julie, the reserve, who's not racing. We have Mako Botta, who's 28. And then we have Quinton, who retired. Michelizzi, who's reserving today in the Red Bull, which will be the white livery one. And then we have Josh Nolan, who will be racing racing during a little bit of a jabs moment apparently, since he got jabbed today, so he will be racing the pit in, but let's hope he can keep going. We have Hassan next in the Mercury, who's just getting better over time, it seems, with no line. As we are just waiting for one driver hopefully to join. As Kian looks to be not racing today since he's not responding to anything, so it looks like sunset. We're just going to give it one more minute, and then we can get going now. So unfortunately, it looks like Keane is not going to be able to race then, because something must have popped up. Oh god. Anyone doesn't know, I'm a Liverpool supporter, so I'm very happy with the score right now, is all I'm going to say. So we're just waiting, because Sunset will jump in the Red Bull, it looks like. So yeah, it looks like we will not be racing with Keane today. He must have had something pop up last second. So it's going to be unfortunate that he won't be able to make a return today. But we'll have a full grid for today at Monza. As we're getting ready, as I'll go through the reserves of today, obviously, and to let you know who's reserving from F2. Because after the line got enabled, a lot of the F2 drivers stepped up to help out for the attendance, and we got a nice full lobby for the first race, which is really nice to see. As we'll start, let's see what the quali win is going to be, and I'm hoping it'll be a dry since this track, as it's dry qualifying. It looks like, so let's hope it's going to be dry. Because we're just waiting for tyres to pick their tyres. Okay, just waiting for this out. If you think this day is going to be a good race, don't forget to like and subscribe before Wojtinho tags me or just literally moans me. Just waiting for players. A sprint qualifier. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Duh. Sprint qualifying, obviously, since we are visiting. Oh, no losing at the jump start. That's not going to help the sprint qualifying, because I forgot about that completely, unfortunately. As Jobson will lead the way in the turn while we've got 4 wide back in the back. And Javi makes contact and Makaboto keeps P3, but it was 4 wide for a second. He got yellow flags. I need to get the telemetry up. And it looks to be Ken who's currently slipped down. And there's Maxwell! Maxwell's going to have a horrific race from last on the grid, it looks like. But Josh O'Nolan leads this Grand Prix comfortably. As Mick has a huge moment in first level. But that, as they got Mick in the white Red Bull today. Heard about that, look to see who's moved up the best positions. It is Liam's up 7 as more yellow flags, and that's Basti. He must have spun out. Unfortunately, is P19, but I don't know if he's got wing damage. But I know Maxwell does. But let's jump back to the front now. Josh Nolan will lead the first lap of the sprint qualifying. As I am so sorry, everyone, I forgot that was a sprint qualifying straight away. To the reverse grid of the top 8. So when is anyone going to make a move on before DRS, or are they going to wait? A side by side between Assassin and Noir for P7. Drake's having to hold him up. I think Noir can do late on the brakes. He does, and he's made the move. Great move by the Haas driver. But is Drake going to come back in now? He's sticking to his rear, getting the slipstream. Noir defends the inside. Drake, is he going to go to the outside? He just can't do it. It's further back. Houseman and Hassan side by side. Oh, contact! Hassan spun. That's that's Joker. Oh, sorry. I thought that was Axel for a second, and Hassan the Joker. That's 5 spins in the first 2 laps of the Grand Prix. I'm just going to do something before I forget. 2 seconds. Sorry about this, everyone. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to turn my volume down before I forgot. Okay, so Wojtinho is all over Davey for P12. I'm going to go back to... Oh, there goes Davey. He goes straight. And he loses 2 positions. I said that. Oh, my God. But I just realised Drake's not being overtaken by Trasmike too. This could hurt Drake's race. And here comes Liam. And Liam's going to take him as well for P10. Now Drake's in P10. So currently Trasmike's on reversal pole position. Liam was late at the brakes. Drake's going to come back at him. Can't do it yet. But Drake's all over yellow flags. Who's that for? That is for Houseman. Houseman drops to P14 as Axa gets past Google, who made a big mistake. Oh, there's so much going on, everyone. Sorry, I just can't keep up with this. Especially being sprint qualified. Michalizzi is still 6 tenths behind Josh, who's doing brilliantly today. But I'm curious if Michalizzi is just going to wait and see what's going to happen if he can make a move. But he's much closer in the braking. As we will start lap 4. And remember, they only get 3 points. As Basti gets 3 points, but it looks like he will be starting last, unfortunately, today. In the proper race, too. As Josh takes a lot of it. Michalizzi's gone tight on the exit there. And here he comes. This is when DRS is going to be there. They'll stick to Michalizzi. Can he get a move done for the lead here? And Josh unknown. And here he comes. He blitzes past him. Because Makabota's going to do the same. Makabota goes for it as well. Side by side. And Josh is going to just squeeze him out. And then Sandal Javier is going to make the move. So after going for a dive on the inside, Makabota loses the position to Javier. He's going to be P3 at the moment. But Axa and Guil are sneaking up closer. God, this is going to be the entertainment. If this is the sprint club, man, just imagine what the race is going to be like, everyone. As Michalizzi now is just going to try and get away from Josh to take 3 points today here in this sprint qualifying. Yeah, I think Passassin's trying to go for reverse pole. It's what he's P9 now, actually. He's got past Liam. But Liam's going to go blitzing past back. Drake's just struggling today here. As the F2 guys are going up past him. As while I'm waiting for the race to stay, I'll go to the top guys. And I'll see who the reserves of today. The F2 reserve that you've got is Liam, Ken, Wojtinho, Davey, Sunset. All the reserves to stay as it's a slipstream train. I saw that Javier got bumped in the rear from Makabota. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about sprint qualifying, did so Michalizzi will be on pole. I completely mixed it up. But Makabota's all over Javier. He's got the inside. Here he goes. Side by side, late to the brakes, and Makabota takes position as Guil holds off Axa. But this is entertaining. This is the last of the sprint qualifying. Remember, this will be the grid for the race here at Monza. Oh, this is just going to be entertaining because Michalizzi looks to be going on to pole position for today's race. Unless Josh could do something mega from P2. But it's obviously just going to see how it's going to go. Like, we've just got a few more corners to go. And it looks like this might be the grid. Unless Gru is going to make a move and Javi in the last corner. Here he comes. The championship leader squeezed on the inside. Javi let him open. And Guil is going to start. Looks like to be in P4. That's what happens here. But Michalizzi wins the sprint qualifying. He will start on pole as there. Joshua on P2. Barkabot P3. Guil P4. Javier, Axa, Noir, Trasmite, Liam, Wojtinho. Oh! Drake will start outside the top 10, so that could be crucial. If he, I don't know how this race. Houseman crashed it. Oh, of course he has. Crashed out on the start finish. Yep. As Maxwell retires, unfortunately, so Maxwell will start last, unfortunately. So this will be the probably I forgot about that completely. This will be what the qualifying looks like. So this is what the grid will be. So it could be a very entertaining race. Googel's got him in a good position in P4, the championship leader. Now we're just going to wait and see how this race is going to go with this sprint qualifying. Liam gets his driver of the day. And now we will have the... Obviously not reverse grid, sorry. We will have the sprint qualifying next. No, Jesus, weep, sorry. Just ignore me. We'll have the proper race here at Monza next. After the sprint qualifying. As we'll have Michelizzi on the pole for today's race here at Monza. So there's your grid for today's race. Michelizzi gets pole position on his return into reserve. Josh and Nolan gets P2. Then Makabota, Guwil, Javier, Axa. Noah, Trasmite, Liam, Wojtinho, Basassin, Ken, Hassan, Davey, No Loser, Joker, Sunset, Basti, Hassan, and Howson will start last since he crashed out. Oh boy. And Maxwell will start unfortunately last place. Oh boy. Alright, so let's get this race under. Oh boy. Oh, okay, that was a very entertaining sprint qualifying. Like, it was just everything everywhere. I just struggled to find it anywhere. Okay, I just need to quickly check this clips since I need to do this. Just give me a second to quickly do this, and then we should. Actually, and then Wojtinho can set the grid. So it looks like Houseman, who did do a little of a moment, crashed out on the start finish line, but he will start P19 unfortunately. So he will start in P19. Maxwell unfortunately P20. Alright, so we're just waiting for the grid to get made, and then we should be able to get going. Alright, sorry about that, I'm just sorting out these little incidents to see what the grid order is definitely going to be. We're just waiting for the grid to get made and then we can get ready for the 50% Monza race here today. Alright, so we're just waiting for the grid to be made, and then everyone gets 3 picks of tyres, remember, for this after the sprint qualifying. So I feel we're going to see a lot of mediums and a lot of mediums getting used. Or if anyone gambles, some hards maybe. So let's just see how this goes, since the grid is going to be fully finished up now. So Houseman starts P19 after crashing off the crest line and did not classify finishing. Wojtinho had a bit of a glitch there, and Drake will start P10, not P11. Alright, so we will be starting the race in 8 minutes time. We'll be starting at past. So obviously you can go and get a drink, get your food or whatever you want to do while we wait for this race to go. Alright, but it's going to be interesting to see what tyres people pick for the start of the race, since the softs obviously are definitely quickest. And a one stop around this track is definitely going to be done around with the F1 drivers. But I feel like we're going to see more of the medium runners going around, since that's the tyre it can last the distance, and then you'll have the quicker tyre for the last stint. So I feel like we're going to see a lot of the top guys. So I feel like Drake, Gurwil, Axa, all going to be picking for mediums, I feel like. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Alright, so let's just double check this grid. Yep, so Mikelizzi, Jobson, Makabota, Gurwil, Javier, Axa, Noir, Trasmike, Liam, Drake, Wojtinho, Ken, Hassan, Davey, Noiloser. And then Joker, Sunset, Basti, Houseman, and Maxwell for the grid for today's race after the sprint qualifying. No, they do not need to start on the tyre sprint. They can pick any tyres they want, so they can go for mediums, hards, whatever they feel like for the start of the sprint qualifying. Sprint qualifying you have to do on softs, obviously, and then after the sprint you can pick whatever tyres you can do. So it obviously all depends on what the driver wants to pick. So it could be a very interesting race and see how the tyre strategy is going to play out. Will we see people gamble for the hards? Will we see people blitzing on the softs? Will we see people going for mediums, the bog standard middle tyre? So now we'll just wait for the grid, since Wojtinho has just gone off something, and then we should get started. We're not starting at half past, we're starting at 25 past. So let's just see how this race goes. Since the F2 race, if someone's to go off now, the F2 race we had 16 runners and we only had 7 finishes. Can F1 beat that? Oh God, I hope not. As we have all the drivers getting ready for the race here. Okay, we've got a prediction: 15 medium and 5 softs, says Zeke. So let's see if anyone's near that. That is very true, Wojtinho. Wojtinho has just pointed out that we have 22 apparently, and viewers at the moment, and it's only because he said he's blaming himself. So no, Liam, let's not jinx this, Liam. So we have Liam, who's racing today from the F2 division, saying that Macabotta can win this race. But you've got to consider Guwell's P4, and he's got a golden opportunity if he can get his pace in. But then Drake's got a big challenge from P10. And then Axel, I think, was P6 at the flag. I'm just going to wait for everyone to pick the strategy. No, what am I talking about strategy? Just going to hopefully people put their setups back on. Let's just hopefully we don't have any of that sort of information going on. Oh. So, we have Nicholasy or reserve back on pole position here in the F1 division after being away at the Army. As yet, a nice dry race it looks like also. Just with everyone to pick their tyres, pick their fuel strategy, hopefully pick their setups. And I'm just seeing if I can get an update if any of the weather's going to change for the race. Oh no. Oh no. Nicolizzi might not be here. Oh no. Oh no, he's not! Nicolizzi, the pulse. Oh! No, I'm curious. That is the eye. Oh no, Nicolizzi. No, thankfully that's Nicolizzi. Whoo! Nicolizzi just got back in time to take the formation lap. Oh, hello! It could rain in the middle of the race. That's wow. Oh yeah, so the rain's definitely coming. Just by the selection of the tyres, as Sunset's been disqualified and Joker. That's going to be a good start for them. But, so, it looks like it's going to rain midway, so everyone's gone for the softs. Oh my. But I feel like I think the rain must be that heavy that the intermediates obviously need to be hot on straight away, hence why the softs has been picked. No, this is going to be very interesting now. The first race I did by myself in F1 for a while, and this is the race I've got. I've got Monza, right in the middle of the race, a full grid. Oh boy. So, let's go over the medium roads. Trasmike, pick mediums. Drake has picked mediums. That's a big surprise by me. I expected him to go for softs, but oh well. We have Davey and Noiloser. 2 reserves. No, there are 2 reserves. Just 1 reserve. It's Davey. And then Basti and Houseman. So the softs all will die quicker than the medium, but I'm curious if the rain's going to be heavy enough by the time that comes out. As Nicolizzi is taking AI mode now, comes to the grid. Oh yeah, I just remember turn 1. Oh boy. Oh no! Turn 1 with 20 cars. Let's go! Alright, so let's get it going here today for our first full grid of the season. And let's see who is going to win this race. So we're going to have some changing conditions. It's going to be rain in mid-race, but we don't know when. Let's just hopefully, as the Maxwell last car of the grid, Mick Litzy on pole in the white Red Bull with the livery. As there's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are away from Monza. If Mick Litzy doesn't get Josh Ano's got a great start, and Google also. He jumps on the P3 immediately. And there's 3 wide. As Josh Ano's fighting for the lead. Josh takes the lead in the second corner. Great start by the Englishman. Not the Englishman, the Mexican, sorry, apologies. But Google's been the best start as well. There goes Noilers, he spun out. Jesus, me passing a stroke there. Josh Ano, because of the chicane. Mick Litzy's going to get back to the lead. Is Google going to sneak by? No contact. Google's pushed wide. But Mick Litzy takes the lead back. After Josh made a little mistake and had to go over the curbing. Anything else further back? Yellow flag and Houseman. He's in the wall. He's lost his front wing. I don't think I will trigger anything, unfortunately, because the debris all on the gravel. But Houseman don't retire. We have an interesting race, remember, so you never know what can happen. But let's jump back to the leaders as Mick Litzy still leads. He lost the lead in the first sector, but he got it back before the second. As he will lead the Grand Prix for the first lap. So I'm just trying to find the position changes. There we go. As here comes Guel. Guel's not waiting around. He's gone to P2 already. Is he going to get Mick Litzy too? Is he going for it? He's gone for the dive bomb. But he's got pushed out by... Oh, Mick Litzy! Guel's in the back of him. I'm curious, did Guel get damaged for that? As Axa gets past the wall for P6, he must have lost it at the start. And here he comes on Makabota now. Makabota defends the inside, though he's left it open. Axa's going for it. And what a move by the Frenchman. He goes into P5. Oh, again, there's not much. As Joker and Houseman in the pits. But this is just going to be very wild, all I'm going to say, because everyone's on the top runners and then stops. When is this rain going to turn up? Who can manage the tyres the best? Oh, well, you don't know. But I'm worried that Google might have damage after contact in the rear of Jobson, not Jobson, Mick Litzy's car. But let's see. The best this is right now is currently Maxwell's P17 after starting last. And then the unfortunate biggest drop is Makabota from P3 as Josh Ano goes wide. Here comes Google. Is he going to get sideways? Do he can't, but he's going to have DRS after this straight. But he's not waiting around for it. Here comes Google. And Google takes P2 away. Sunset beats the fastest car on track right now in the Red Bull. As further back, we've got Makabota on the wall. The wall had to take the curve to avoid Makabota there. But Google is just absolutely flying up the grades. He's into P2 already. Oh, I'm seeing that. I see that's going on. Transmike's all over Wojtinho. He's going for the inside here. And Wojtinho's going to let him as Transmike gets the position. Davy's now on him. Is Davy going to make a move? He's gone to the outside. And Wojtinho shuts the door and keeps position. There's so many battles. And when you do this by yourself, it's very hard to find them all. Oh, this is going to be fun to the end, I can tell already. Because we have rain midway, obviously with the tyres die off. Who's going to make more positions? Is Google going to get the lead soon? You never know. As Axa though, he might get the position on Javier, here we go. As he backs off an ERS, well, they have now the same ERS. But now Google is going to get a much tighter exit now. He's going to go all over Mick Litzy, who now have DRS. Here he comes. We're going to start lap 4. And Google challenging for the lead already. Takes fastest lap. And Google will take the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. Maxwell is now fastest cut on track also. The Aston Martins are really strong today. And there, look at that. Google is just eating a gap already from Mick Litzy. He's gained 4 attempts in just 2 corners. And he's going even faster now. Gil is on a man on a mission for today. So we'll jump back. Let's just jump as Axa is desyncing a little bit there. I'm hoping it doesn't ruin everyone's races. Because Javier's got to deal with him, unfortunately. He's right in front of him. I'm hoping it's not my internet. I'm hoping it's just Axa's, unfortunately. He's lagging out a bit. Yeah, it's definitely Axa as yellow flags. That is, oh, Basti's out of the race. Is this going to trigger anything? Safety car. Now, is anyone going to take the gamble and pit? Oh god, oh boy. But this leaves allows Houseman and Joker to catch back up to the grid. Oh, I could take a breather. Oh god. Alright, so we'll follow Google. Is Google going to do anything? Yes, Google's going to go in the pits. Axel thought about it, but backed out last second. Oh no, it's just his game lagged. So Liam takes the Grand Prix and Drake has a great chance here if the rain comes. Let's see what everyone's pitting for. It looks like loads of the guys have gone for mediums. They don't think the rain's coming quick enough, I feel like now. As Goo will come out in P6 as a lot of the cars are pitted. Wow! About 10 cars are pitted there. All at once. And, oh, hell. Wait a minute, Axa's an old... What? Why is Axa an old... Oh, this is a great game. But the walls go for Hard and Danny and this is... I don't know what to say there. There's a lot of hard runners now on track. I think Axa's desynced completely. So unfortunately Axa's going to be apparently a migrate. It says P20 now. So I think he's just desyncing everywhere. It's like classed them out of the gate. Classed them out, I guess. So unfortunately for the Frenchman, yeah, he's desynced. Unfortunately, Axa's gonna lose positions now. Just his car's gonna be EI, and apparently it's classed him in P19, unfortunately. So it's classed him a lap down already. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Macabot over to oh no! Not this glitch again! Oh boy. Ogno's not going to be happy about that. He's just lost a bit of his end plate and he's going to have to pit. Oh. Oh no, this race is going to end well. I'm going to try and get Axa back into the lobby because he's definitely decent out the lobby. As yeah, Axa keeps desyncing out the game, so let's hopefully I'm going to invite him back. But unfortunately, Axa's. Okay, apart from that, Macabot now has to serve a 5-second time penalty on his next pit stop, since unless another safety car comes out, or he's going to serve it, he will lose a lot of positions if he can't get the speed done. But the big winners out of this is the medium runners of Assassin and Trasmike. Since they have mediums, and then if the rain comes now, that's gonna be that's gonna be interesting to say the least. That's Axa. Yep, Axa did desync because he's just rejoined, and I think he's not gonna be happy where he is now when it cuts him back in the game. As he is rejoined back, we are just waiting for Houseman and Noir to catch up to the grid. As Noir's gone out on softs now, so he's going to try last on the quickest tyres to the rain. As you can see, it's getting a little bit cloudy. So this could be the threat of rain, but is the rain going to come heavy or is it going to be light? Because I never got told what the rain was, because remember in Austria, we had Guil and Axa staying out on mediums. most of the other runners were picked for intermediate. With 7 laps to go, the rain stopped and the track was drying quickly. Drake unfortunately would lose the race on the final corner. Drake's intermediate's just not gripping on the wet track and the dry track as compared to Wheel's dries. Yes, unfortunately, Axa's still desyncing. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Oh, I feel so bad for this man. This is P3 in the standings right now, but I think he is. I can understand that the Frenchman probably will be screaming stuff in his language. As the walls pitted for Hearts. Oh, I see. To get the front wing damage. I see. That makes sense. But he better hope the safety car will stay out. If he can, well, he will catch up. I don't know what I'm saying. But Noir now has got a bit of a challenge now. But I got to feel for Axa. Oh, it's Ghost doing it again. Oh God. Yeah, Axa, unfortunately, it's desync so bad. Wojtinho gets a 5-second wing on yellows. Alright. Okay, I don't know if that was the game's fault or he did something there, but he might report that, you never know. Okay, so we should get going at the end of this lap now. It'll be lap... Oh, everything's glitching out now. It was lap 6 now, it's gone to lap 7 suddenly. But other than that, safety car is in this lap. Now it's good. Liam will control the pace for the first time in a row. What will he do? When will he go? Will he do a Bottas style last second? Will he go early? You never know. But he has the fast Drake Dempsey right behind him. Can he do anything to get ahead? Because he needs to get away before Google gets past the cars ahead of him. There's some fresh mediums to add. Let's watch Liam. When will he go? He takes a wide exit. His safety car is still there. He can't go yet. And he's gone already. So he's caught Drake napping. As Guma's got an absolute stunner restart. He's all over. He's already gone for P4 and Hassan. Guma's got the inside line though. Who's going to break later? And Guma's going to get the position. A great restart by the Frenchman. Gets him the P4 already. As the yellow flags, unfortunately, the blue flags are unfortunately out for Axa, who's cast him a lap down, unfortunately, so that's his race unfortunately ruined. That's the desyncing problem. Now, I'm curious, there is little clouds popping up on the start-finish straight. As you can see, it's getting much darker like in the clouds, with the clouds forming a bit more now. But when is the rain going to fall is the better question. Will it fall later, or will it fall during a stint? But here comes Ghoul, he's going to the outside door. Oh, yeah, thank God he does not do that. Because the game, these curves are so broken at the moment. But literally, he knows he needs to get past them. Second DRS says, yellow flags, no loser. He's unfortunately loads of spins today. And unfortunately, he is out, obviously, and he's a long way back and he needs a big recovery drive. Liam still leads the Grand Prix, but he has Drake now. And Gumil obviously got past Trasmite. Oh, actually, I've just missed that. I just realised that. Oh, wow. Mikulitsy's got past Hassan as well. Mikulitsy's on a push for the podium today. But his first race back, he could get a shocking podium after getting pole position in the sprint. Let's see anything else. Hassan is certainly still P6. Josh Unknown's P3, 7. Oh, a bit there. But Drake's all over Liam now. But he's made a bit of a mistake there and he's lost a huge amount of time. Guma's going to be rubbing his hands, smirking at this. As Maxwell's pitted. Oh, something else that must have happened to Maxwell. So here's a look, unfortunately. He will not stop yet, unfortunately. But let's go to the top two as Liam's got the big healthy gap now. Dick, I've been working. There's no way I've been day drinking. Knock off. Alright. As Makabota now gets the time penalty for the corners. As Joker gets past Makaboto, who's on the slowest, squeezed him, and Joker takes P9. As Joker's a bit of a moment. And is Makaboto going to get him back though? I'm keeping an eye on the times in the top 3 right now, because he will have DRS sector. But it looks like no one's going to pass, as Javier's got past Hassan also. So Hassan's tyres must be struggling now. As Makaboto and Joker are side by side, I've just realised. And Joker's holding him up again. Makaboto is not going to be happy about this. He's getting held up. But Joker's pacing the stuff is just too much for Makaboto on the mediums. Oh god. As Jobson, I saw his back end kick out for a bit. Javier goes wide, must have got a warning for that. But Trasmite and Michelitti might be going fight the fight. Is Michelitti going to get moved before the corner? Here he comes. This is for P5, for P4. Gets the inside line and blitzes him before the corner. Great move by Michelitti. But he's got a long way now. 2.4 between him and Google. That's just how great his pace around here, it seems. But Drake now, all over the rear of Liam. Liam's tyres must be going for the dying off now. But Google is going to have DRS and can just sit behind these two now. Drake is going for the lead. Here he goes. Drake Dempsey will take the lead in the Monza Grand Prix. I'm saying Monza because we have the next Italian race of Imola. As Trasmite gets right back to Michelitti too. Oh, just lost my voice there for a second. Yellow flag. Max was out. Is this going to trigger anything? He's caught on the track. Oh, this game's... Houseman gets 5. Oh, I know what he did. I know what he did. But there's going to be no safety car. But I think it's caught on the track. F1 2021, guys. The game that just won't have a safety car when it should. And when it shouldn't, it does. Logic. But Google now, so he needs to get past Liam before Drake gets away out of DRS. But he has much better ERS and he has the better tyres right now for life. Oh well, I just missed that completely. What happened to Michelitti? Michelitti was in P5 and something happened to him. Oh, I'm so sorry for missing that. I don't know what happened. Michelitti's dropped from being P5 to P13. This is opening the door for Josh. As I said, this Javier. Javier blitzes past Josh with DRS. The Ferrari looking strong around here. But here comes Joker as well. Josh might be overtaken by 2 cars. And Joker side by side. Oh, Josh don't bump his wheels. And Joker's going to get a position though. As Ken gets past Hassan. Hassan's still on those softs. Now he's got Makaboto. Is he going for a dive? Yes, he is. Makaboto times his dive perfectly. And gets to the P7. Josh has lost 3 positions in 1 sector. As Google has passed Liam now, and he's still in DRS range. So it's going to be another fight between the champion top 2. Well, I'm curious, who is going to get the last step of the podium at this race? Will it be Javier? Joker, maybe? Makaboto? There, you don't know yet. Can Josh rally back from getting overtaken? We're just going to have to wait and see, obviously, as we're going to start lap 13. As Google, I'm curious now. He knows he can't challenge with the ERS he has now. He needs to wait it out. But I'm curious if Drake's going to be the same. As Liam's still going 12 laps on the softs. Ooh, well, I'm very sorry. I'm just a bit tired there. So, obviously, the best car right now after the reverse grid is currently Joker, who's up 10 positions. And remember, he had spun out also at the first lap, so he's had a great recovery to get P6, but he unfortunately has to pit again. The stuff just can't last the distance. And he'll have to pick the mediums, I feel like, because I think he's starting on stocks. Yes, he did. So he'll have to pick for the mediums next time around. Let's just go back to tyres. As Liam's managed to stay in DRS of these two. But he has no ERS to keep up. And Trasmite has got Javier now. We've got 5 lap over fresher tyres, which probably will be pushing to the end of the race unless something happens now. But Trasmite's one of those drivers you know you have to... It's one of those drivers that will be a very hard guy to get past. He's proven it before. Can he do it again here? Since he removed the reserve, unfortunately, after a bit of issues with him going on, etc. Let's not go into that. As I'm going to watch Makaboa, is he going to make a move on Joker? He's very far back. He has DRS, but I don't think he's going to move. As Mika Lipsy, as Hassan finally gets past, Hassan pits, sorry. It looks like no one's going to make a move in turn 1 yet. But Mika Lipsy's got a huge recovery drive now. He's currently he was P5 at this moment before his mistake that I thought he missed off camera. And he dropped down 8 positions, unfortunately. He now has a good mammoth task, but he has a literally clean air and 2.5 seconds gap to the car in front of him. Let's just hope that you see what he can do. Will anything else happen in the race, though? You never know here at Monza. Because we had 4 safety cars in F2. Is the rain going to play a factor anywhere? Because the clouds are getting a bit more, but obviously I don't know if the rain actually will arrive in time. As I'm watching now, Davey, he's the next car up. He's all in the rear of Josh Unknown. As Wojtinho and Houseman are side by side. But Houseman, I think Houseman got past there. Wojtinho was defending him. As, he's let him, House. As, Joker's spinning the pit lane, that might have ruined his chances. But Houseman's has pulled off a master strategy. He braked before the DRS. And he's going to take the position back. As Davey gets P7 over Josh Unknown, who must start being in pain now. After his injection today, so he's a bit of a trooper today. But I'm just curious to see, as Liam is still going. He's on 40 lap old soft start and he's keeping on to these top 2 still. That's a mega job by Liam. And he's keeping it up to these 2 as well, as Drake's just pulled away, but now Google's broken up a lot of DRS from staying behind him. He's now at the same line. There comes Actor's lap car, unfortunately, as he desyncs from the lobby completely. As I'm going to stick with Trasmite, I've just noticed how close the Ferrari and McLaren today are. Just like the qualifying for today's race, which will be not long after this. Javier going to make a move in the first. He's going to wait for the DRS. I'll stick to these 2. So these are the closest cars. Oh no, I actually stand corrected. Oh my! I was wondering why it was half a 10, but I noticed how close he is. Josh goes on the curb and takes him really wide. But Davey's going to have DRS, I feel like. Yes, he does. And I'm going to go back to Javier. Is Javier going to make a move? No, Trasmite's going to hold him off. I'm going to jump back to these guys. Anyone can make a move. Look at the Sunset's on the inside of Josh Unknown. Side by side still. And Sunset hits the curb and has to go wide. But Davey's managed to get away, and it's getting away from these guys now. Josh Unknown's now got Sunset and Ken. He's got a better run come out of the corner. He's going to defend to the inside. Moves back to the racing line and holds position. Oh, I'm just struggling for breath at this point. But no, there we go. Liam now has dropped out of the air. His tyres are finished. He has to pit this lap or he's going to use even more time. No, both everyone going for softs. It doesn't work out for them because the rain said was coming in midway, but it's nowhere at the moment. So unfortunately, as Trasmite goes wide, there he must have got a warning for that. But I'm curious as is Javier going to get the better of him this time? Here he comes, out of the final corner. As Javier going to have a better run. He takes a wider exit. Transmike struggling for exit speed here. Before DRS, he's already side by side and takes the position. As Drake pitted. That Drake's pitting. Wow. I didn't expect Liam is still going. So Drake feels like the rain's not coming. But Drake's got to be absolute qualifying lap after qualifying lap. Oh boy. Oh, this is Davey is. Oh, I just feel Josh got overtaken by Davey again. As Davey just can't make a move yet. But look at this train. Michalizzi though, he's caught back up to these guys. Obviously, it's just going to see a yellow flag. So that's a Noir. He's going to keep it going, I guess. No, he's out. Oh, no, you're tired on track. That's going to have to be noted. Okay, but Google pits. Now I'm curious, is he going to respond to Drake? Obviously, he needs the pit from new softs. Is he going to pit or will he stay out to the end of the race? Yeah, Google will stay out though, so he knows he's got Drake now on softs now to the end of the race. But Drake is a huge margin behind. He has to push like nothing else. I'm going to go back to as Javier is finally come across Transmike. I've missed that annoyingly, for Pete's sake. But I'm curious if the rain's going to. As you can see, the clouds are getting a bit darker now and built up. Oh, this is going to be interesting to see what's going to happen though. But what I'm surprised is Liam's still on his softs. His tyres are 17 lap old. And he's kept them going still. No one is doing puncher territories in lap 14. But he's kept going 3 more laps. But now I'm curious, Drake's already going to make a move here. He's side by side, he's ghosted. The ghosted Houseman! I thought it was a ghost, but no, he just spat out somehow there. Drake's in the P11 now. And there's Axe's Ghost. So obviously he's not. Axe's Ghost should back out the move. As there goes the Ghost in as Drake's in the P11 now. He's got still loads of position to get the points. But he's just going to be losing more as Liam's going to keep going. That's 18 on his softs now. As Javier, is he going to be able to Transmike this lap? Sorry, I'm going to watch this train now of Davey, Josh Renault, Sunset, Ken, Michalizzi, and Drake is capturing. And here comes Josh Renault. Is he going to make a diving lap in the first corner? He's going for the inside line. Contact! And Josh gets the position again. Sunset's got a better exit and side by side. But JB's got the ERS to hold him off. Josh Renault's struggling here for the exit. He's got to defend the inside. He can't do it. Davey's gone for it. This is all for P6 only. Davey's at the curb and he has to take an exit. It's Michalizzi now. Can he get past Ken on the outside of Lesmo 1? He does. What a move. I just don't know what to think of this race. This is insane. You've got overtakes everywhere. I've got loads of battles going. I don't know where to look. Liam has to pit. I'm sorry. Liam, I know there's rain coming, but there's no way. You have to pit for mediums now, unfortunately. But the fact he's 80 laps on these, that's amazing. So, Javier now, as Liam's still going, he's going for the rain. But he can't. He can't defend much now. He has his tyres are going to be on the edge now. But I'm going to go back to this massive view. Josh has pulled away. But Drake's all over these guys as he's going to put Ken already. He's in the P10. He's into the points now. And Davey and Sunset out side by side. Michalizzi, massive block up. Oh, this is all for P6 as Davey has a moment. This is Michalizzi's chance now to get P8. But he has to watch out for Drake, who's watching this now. Hoping not to be conflicted with it. As Davey's going to Sunset goes inside, just think about it. I'm going to cut to Javier quickly. I've just noticed he's all over Liam. Liam knows he can't defend this. His tyres are too old now. And there he goes. Liam, I'm sorry, has to pit. The rain just won't come quick enough. I'm going to stick back to this DRS train now. Of Josh Noah, Davey, Michelinski, Assassin, Mick, Sunset, and Ken. I forgot the names there, sorry. And look how much speed Drake's got on the corners. He might well take me 4 DRS. Here he comes. Into us. Liam has to pit this. Liam's going to keep going. He's now on 20 lap-old softs. He's going to be in pension territory. Like, massively. Trasmite is going to be absolutely frustrated. As right off out. House runs out. Safety car. 6 laps to go. Who can pit in? Wojtinho does. Noiloser. Joker. But now I'm curious. Google, I know he has to pit now. If he's going to allow at the end of the race, it's going to be a huge gamble. Oh wow, this. Now, what the top runner's going to do? Liam has been given a lifeline. I'm giving that. But Liam has to take the chance, he has to fit. But it's curious, like, if Google is going to get ahead of Drake, who's currently P9, the guys around him are on old tyres, but I'm curious if everyone's going to pit for fresh softs, apart from Liam, who can't. But Liam can't pit for softs, he has to pit for mediums. He's started on softs. And now, Google has to pit now if he's going to hold Drake back. And he does. Javier has to follow. He can't take the gamble. And Javier's going to keep going. Javier's going to take the lead. A Trasmite pits. Liam pits. Mako Bottom pits. Javier and him making a huge mistake here. And Josh Noah doesn't pit either. Oh. Michelinski gets a drive-through. No drive-through. 5-second penalty. He must hit the back of him. He won't serve it at this one. He'll have to serve it again. It'll be end of the race. Will be added on. But what was that? As Michelinski's got past Mako Bottom, the double stacks hurt him so much. Liam's tyres for 79. 20. Wow, he was in punch massively. As Drake Dempsey has got past his championship rival. His tyres are only 4 laps old, and Drake can have a chance for the win. But Josh and Nolan and Javier, I don't know what they were thinking. They've got, I think, wait a minute, I've just realised. We might only have 2 laps to go of this race. Oh boy! I just realised, I think they thought that. So unless Drake has absolute monstrous pace to get past these two, Javier could be on, and Josh could be on a great result today. Because if they can manage the gap, keep away the ERS and all that, they could be up for a solid result here today. But you never know, it is Monza, because I feel like we might have 3 or 2 laps to go of this Grand Prix. Just because look how far Hassan is. Oh, I don't know how to say this. We're going to have 4 laps, we'll have at least 2 laps to go of this Grand Prix. Oh, yeah, we're actually going to have 2 laps to go. Oh my god. This is going to be, we're going to have at least 2 or 3 laps of the race left, because Hassan's already into the last corner now. So even if he catches, we will probably have another lap, unless the game picks it last second. But Javier and Josh know they need they have the race before DRS goes on. But I feel like oh, no. Oh, like, no, Hassan is going to catch him, but I'm curious, is the game going to make him do another? Or is it going to be at the end of this lap? The soft runners want this lap. The medium runs want next lap. Hassan has caught up, so I feel like it will be this lap the safety car has to come in. Oh no! Alright, so everyone apart from Liam, Josh and Joker all on softs and up to the end of the race. Is the safety car coming in this lap? If it does, we will have DRS with a one lap. If it doesn't, we won't have DRS. It is this in this lap. We are going to have 4 laps of racing to go. Javier and Josh does not want to pit under that safety car. Oh, I can't. This is going to be entertaining. There's Access Ghost. Just thinking. But Drake has a chance to get a victory here today. Just got a P10 from the sprint qualifying. Guil's another Storming driver today. But I'm curious, when is Javier going to go though? The championship rivals only P3 and P4. We have Trasmai, who could be on for a podium if he can keep this in. Liam, 20 laps on softs. But he has to go for the mediums, unfortunately, now. As I'm going to watch, when is Javier going to go? He's going to hold them off as long as possible. He's going to fall apart. Josh has been absolutely dumbfounded. And look at this, Google's all over him, but Drake side by side with Javier got a stunning restart. But now, there goes Drake for P2, but Josh is going to fight him back. Javier's made a huge mistake of braking. Oh my. Nicholas, he gets 5 seconds. And there comes with... Oh my, as Drake's going to take the lead. He takes the lead with 4. Liam's out. Liam after an absolute stunning stint on softs. As Josh and Noto and Google and Trasmai. Drake is going to absolutely go for it and got away. Oh my word. That's Trasmai off. Trasmai was on for the podium, is out on the chance now. Oh my god. Javier's in P2 still. Josh and Noel P3. Google P4. Oh my word! But here comes Google, he's going for P3 now! We only have 3 laps to go after this, and Google's at the podium! Drake's 1.3 already away, he's just absolutely gunning for the victory on Monza! Lap 25, they only have DRS for 1 and a bit half laps. And Google's in the P2 already! Javier now has to hold up Josh and Davey for a podium yet again. But Mako bottom, further back, Mako, it's nearly 5 cars battle for P6 now. Oh, Joker's outspun! Joker's unfortunately going to have no points. Oh, yeah, I can't go for that. Okay. Oh, I can't believe this, but now... Davey could be on for a podium on his first ever F1 race. He's on the back of Josh and Javier. I really think the guys here, he got inside! But there's more too! And he takes it! James in the P4, now he has Javier on all V's ahead of him. He could be on for a stunning podium in his first race in F1. As he's all over Javier. Javier's tyres are surely not going to hold him off. Joe gets 3 seconds. As in care, unfortunately, he's got a P14. Alpine just had not a great day in the office. But Guil's already up to Drake. Oh my. No. Dearest Neil with a 2 lap safety. Oh, that's it. I thought safety car. Why did I say that? Access, it's just a Joker. Guil gets fastest lap now. And now here comes Davey. Is he going to take P3 away? He breaks very late and Javier contact! And Davey's in the P3! Back up is P5 now. Can he get back up to him? I say he's going to have the outside of this corner, but is he going to go for the inside of the next corner? Yes, he does. He's going for it. And Javier has to take the tight line. As yellow flags, it's just unfortunately joke crashing out a parabolica. But but Google is catching Drake. We are going to absolutely have a showdown for the first position and the last podium. I feel like Davy's going to be getting caught by. Is here comes Marco Butter into P4 now. Oh, this is going to be tight to the finish. Who is going to get the podium? As Google 2 attempts behind Drake. We're going on to the final lap now of the Italian Grand Prix. These two are going to be absolutely pushing to the max now. DRS for Google on the start-finish straight. And look at the straight line, he's up already 8 miles an hour. Here comes Google to the inside. The championship top 2. Drake goes wide, he has to take the cabin. But he's held position. Google takes it though, he's got the better exit. Better bag. Ooh. Back on bottom P4 still. But I'm going to have to go back to these two. Google's got Jake's on the inside of the next corner. I've got to make it. He's got a tight rack, so Google's going to switch back. Oh, this is an absolute exciting finish of the race. Google takes the lead with half a lap to go. But Drake's left DRS. Is he going to get him here? Oh my god, I've got a little breath left. Is he going to go for one last lunge? He's going it! But they're going to side by side. No, they're not. Drake's in the lead. But they've only got 1 second to go. Oh my word! Look at Lewis going to break late. He has to. As yellow flags up. Oh, Michelici. Drake's coming to the line now. He's going to win it. What an absolute titanic fight! Google's going to hold on for the victory! And Davey gets the podium! Maka bottom P4, Noilers in P5, Javier gets P5! Transmite, Josh Unknown, Maka bottom, oh my god! Oh, that was insane! Oh my word! I'm dying! Oh my word! So Drake Dempsey, after an absolutely thrilling battle, wins here at Monza. Oh, oh my word, what a race at Monza. As Drake Dempsey from P10 to the Great wins the race after an absolute titanic battle against Goo in the last few laps. We have Davey, our reserve at F2, getting a podium here. Oh, woo. And then we have Alfa Romeo and a stunning result for the 2 reserve drivers today. Then we have Javier, Transmite, Josh Unknown, Javier and Josh did not pit him in the safety car. Mako Botta, Hassan gets more points for Merck here today. Wojtinho gets P10 his first race in F1. Noiloser, Sunset, Michelici, Joker, Axa, Liam, who unfortunately DNF'd. And Houseman, Noah, and Maxwell and Basti. Oh, my throat was killed. Oh my word. Oh, I'm gonna try and get these guys as a conference quickly. Give it me a second, everyone. Oh, my throat. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. That literally, my throat is destroyed. That is absolutely insane what these two have just done. Oh, oh. Oh, my throat. Oh my word. Oh my word. It was our first one, Drift MC. Hello. How do you think I feel? I've lost my voice basically.
Oh, I might have to rewatch it.
I'm dead. My throat's actually dead.
I'm dead too, man. Oh my god. How
do you think I feel? I had like battles everywhere to watch. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great, bro. Oh my. Oh, my throat. Alright, if you know I'm not on commentary next week, you know why.
Why not?
Because my throat's dead. Oh my word. Oh, Jesus, weep. So, how did you feel about that race when you started P10?
I feel like obviously the sprint quali could have gone better since I got wing damage in it after braking a little bit too late and fortunately hitting AXA in the rear a bit.
I didn't. I was wondering why you just dropped off massively in the sprint. I'm like, oh no, oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I had a yellow left end plate. I was just
Oh,
trying to keep the pace up and
I
keep
was
the
wondering
positions.
why you were slow. I was wondering.
Yeah. But so going into the race, I just knew it could only really be much up from there, so I just tried to go on the alternate strategy. And it went great. I mean, there was a safety car that came out early that allowed the stop runners to pit onto the mediums. And, I mean, that was okay, considering I did get the lead soon enough for second place.
But the fact that I didn't expect you to get that much time back after pitting, obviously, since you started in the mediums.
Yeah, I mean, I really got lucky with that lap 20 safety car.
Yeah, it's then, but you were just blitzing those stuff, so you caught the group of 5 battling ahead of you.
Yeah. I wouldn't have won the race if it weren't for that safety car, obviously. But, yeah, it was a great last lap battle, and I gotta congratulate Will for that. It was a very clean battle.
Oh, like the fact you changed the leader 3 times in the last lap. Like,
yeah, my heart stopped pumping regularly halfway through that last lap.
I was waiting for you two to take each other out. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my word! But I just hope those two join because that was insane. Oh, my voice is dead. Oh.
I didn't expect the race to go like that.
I know, exactly.
Oh my god.
How do you think I feel? I was like, oh, it's pretty qualifying. All right, so Gul has a chance for victory. Drake has a bit of a challenge out of him, and then I'm like, oh, he won. Ah. Oh, for Pete's sake. Wojtinho was just sending me a picture. He's just literally saying I've scored points, and now he's starting rushing Ariana Grande. I'm just not even a question him at this point. Oh my god, I really hope those two join because I think you will. I don't know what's going to happen. He might report you for that, obviously.
He said he wasn't.
Yeah, hopefully not, obviously. But literally, you couldn't do much else there, obviously, because you were going to go wide regardless.
I just tried to cut the track and not be in a way.
Yeah.
In a way that wouldn't hurt his race, and obviously he got me back.
Oh, gosh, like.
Let him back by, so.
And then you got the inside the next corner, so like, Jesus, me. Oh my god. So, how do you feel this for your championship hope since you got another victory, but obviously Google unfortunately got P2 after that?
This is becoming quite the
challenge.
Real life Hamilton Verstappen championship.
Oh, speak of the devil.
It's been a very fun one so far, and it's been tough, of course, to
yeah.
Hello. It's been tough to challenge him considering how good of a driver he is, and I'm glad I'm able to compete with him week in, week out, whether I win or not. But I mean, the championship, it's closer within a win, I think, within a single race right now. Unless I'm wrong. But yeah.
Oh, so we have a P2 man after an absolute titanic battle join now. So hello, Google.
Hello.
So how do you feel about that last lap?
Well, that
I can tell that sigh was a good sign.
that was a great race, to be honest. I was calm, easy, and then this fucking safety car ruined everything.
Yeah, you had that win in the bag, man. You had that win by a mile, and there was nothing that was going to stop you until the
But
safety car came out.
Google for redemption at Imola? Question mark.
yeah, that was fun. So congrats to you, Drake. You deserve it. That was fun.
Thank you.
Alright, I honestly used to put him on a show. Well, I literally have lost my voice, Google, because I was commentating that loud. I was screaming that loud. It used to go side by side on the lap. We took each other 3 times on the last freaking lap. How did you manage that without taking each other out or anything?
We are good drivers.
Yeah,
Imola.
it takes respect on both sides to race side by side. So
Turn 1 at Imola, and both of them are out.
No, don't say that.
But Google, how do you feel obviously about that race? Obviously, apart from the last lap, how did you feel about it completely?
So, in the 5 laps race, Drake, you broke your front wing. You break and way too late. So yeah, you start very far on the grid. But
Yeah.
after that, yeah, the 5 lap race was good. I was P4. And after that, the race, that was nothing to say. I was fast, so I managed to overtake the others quickly. And after that, I managed the race. And this safety car. But yeah, that was close. One more lap and you were done.
oh yeah,
But-
you would have overtaken me on the next straightaway if there was another lap. Would have been over.
Yeah, but it's the fact that you did the recovery drive and obviously just absolute fight out so cleanly as well between the both of you. So I'm going to ask Google, how do you feel about your championship now? If you get another podium place.
I was fighting for first place, so second place.
Oh god, you're Sebastian Vettel 2012 over again. Oh god.
It's a defeat for me, but anyway. We'll see next race.
Imola.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good on this track, so
Oh
I
god,
hope you are too, Drake. We'll have a great fight, you know.
This is when it rains in qualifying and it rains in the race. Oh, boring race.
That
Alright.
was a broad race before the safety car, for me anyway.
Okay, so the standings, Google now leads with 29 points. And then the fact that you're now 115 away from AXA now, so that's quite a lot.
I might miss a race in 2 weekends, I guess. So
So not this weekend, 2 more weekends, you're saying?
yeah, the 13th of November.
So you
This
might
weekend.
be missing Spain then.
Maybe we'll see if I'm back at home on time. We'll see.
No, you're starting last anyway, so.
What?
No, I'm joking, obviously. But obviously, you two put an absolute show on today, obviously, how to drive in this league and just how close you two are as well. On and off the grid. But I'm going to say, have you got anything you want to ask each other before I end the stream? I'm going to take that as a no.
What did you say?
Have you got anything you want to ask each other before I end the stream?
No, nothing.
I mean, I guess so. What was your tires at the end? I know they're much better than mine because that's how much pace you had over me.
I didn't pay attention to my tire, so I don't know.
You can't blame him, Drake. He was like absolutely determined to catch you.
I was focused on something else.
Yeah, mine
Yeah.
were like nearing 40 or something near the end.
What? Well, they're like only 10 laps old.
I guess so. I'm not really sure if they were like 30, between the 30s and 40s.
Yeah, I don't know.
But obviously, congrats to the used to obviously having a Titanic battle and probably one of the best of the season by far already. And then next week is Imola, and as Guil says, he sounds very confident for it already. So Will we see him come back to the winner's circle for redemption? You never know. But this has been just me today since Wojtinho raced, and he's been screaming he got points, so good luck with that, F1 drivers. No, so that's all for me, obviously, and we'll see you next week at Imola. See if Wojtinho will be back in commentary, so goodbye.